Are you there? Are you, studying vocabulary, you're mastering grammar rules. Maybe you can even read a whole English article. But the second you have to speak, the switch just flips off.
That moment of absolute terror. Your brain has the words that says, yes, I know this sentence. But everything just freezes somewhere between your brain and your mouth. That silence.
We call that speaking fear. And for millions of English learners, it's the #1 obstacle. I mean, you have the knowledge, but you just lack the action. Today, we're not going to talk about vocabulary lists or verb tenses. We are giving you 3 shockingly simple rules to just dismantle that fear, to force action, starting right now.
And if you feel overwhelmed by just the thought of a conversation, this deep dive is your shortcut. We promise you this is the easiest, fastest way to get past the fear and just start talking today, even if you only know, say, 50 words.
The goal is simple. We are moving from silent study to actual speech. Welcome back to the deep dive. Our mission is clear. We want to shift your focus from seeking perfect English to seeking starting English. And joining me today is an expert who has coached thousands of students through this exact mental block.
I am excited to be here. This is so crucial because the mechanics of speaking, they're awfully less about language and more about, managing that cognitive load. If we make speaking too difficult, the brain just defaults to fear and silence. So we need to kind of cheat the system.
Cheat the system. I like that. We're aiming for functional communication here, not Shakespeare.
Yeah.
At least not yet. Okay, let's unpack these 3 rules. Where do we begin?
Well, before we jump into rule #1, which is surprisingly simple, if you're finding this valuable, please just take a second right now and subscribe. We want you to join our growing family so we can keep helping you break through these barriers every single week.
Absolutely. Click that subscribe button now. It helps us a tremendous amount, and, it makes sure you don't miss any future insights. Okay, so let's start with simple rule #1. What is that very first step to reduce that freeze?
Rule #1 is use small words and small sentences.
Small words. I mean, that feels almost too easy. Isn't the goal to expand your vocabulary?
Eventually, yes. But here's the critical mistake most beginners make. They try to translate their complex native thoughts directly into English. They're looking for that perfect, long, grammatically beautiful sentence. And that means finding complex words, worrying about verbs, syntax, all in real time.
So the brain is searching for 10 different things at once. And that search time, that's the freeze.
Exactly. It's a system overload. So forget the big sentence. We need to keep sentences short, really short. So for example, if you're hungry, the long, complex thought might be something like, I am feeling a strong desire to eat something right now because my stomach is empty.
Wow. Yeah. Just thinking that takes 5 seconds. The conversation's already moved on.
Instead, you use maybe 3 or 4 words. I am hungry. Or even simpler, focusing just on communication. Need food. Or food good.
And the idea is instantly communicated. So the goal isn't elegance right now. It's just sharing information.
Precisely. It is always better to say a grammatically imperfect short sentence like, me go home, than to say nothing at all because you're stuck debating the perfect tense. Short sentences, they just reduce that internal pressure, which directly reduces the fear.
Yeah, I remember when I started learning a new language, focusing on simple words like I, you, go, like, need. It felt like cheating, but it got me speaking immediately, like just asking, you like coffee, instead of trying to construct some formal invitation.
The simple approach is fast, it's clear, and it's easy. And that's rule 1. Small words, small sentences. Break it down until it's effortless.
Okay, so rule 1 gets us speaking simply. But how do we handle those comment moments in a conversation without, building every sentence from scratch?
That leads us directly to rule #2. Copy-paste English. We use English that is already prepared. It's ready to go.
Ready-made phrases. I love that. Like prefabricated communication. But what makes a phrase, copy-pastable?
Well, think about all the phrases you use every day in your own language greetings, thank yous, polite requests. These are chunks or fixed phrases that you don't build word by word. In English, it's the same. Instead of building the phrase, we learn the whole thing as one single unit.
So we just bypass the whole grammar construction part and just learn the sound?
Yes. You repeat the phrase, you copy it from a native speaker, and you paste it right into your conversation. This is so important for keeping the flow. If you can automate, say, 30% of your speech with these chunks, the other 70% feels way less scary.
That makes perfect sense for your confidence. Could you give us a few core examples, like beginner-level copy-paste phrases for maximum survival value?
For sure. The most important one is asking for help. Don't try to translate, can you please assist me? Just copy and say, excuse me, help, please. Short, urgent, functional.
And when meeting someone new.
Always copy-paste. Nice to meet you. It's fixed. You never have to worry about the verb tense or anything. Another key one for beginners when you don't understand is say that again. That's so much easier than trying to ask, could you please reiterate what you just said?
Say that again. Yeah, it sounds ready, useful, and it works. It really does give you comfort knowing parts of the conversation are already done for you.
Exactly. You learn the complete sound, not the individual words. That's the power of copy-paste English.
Okay, so we have Rule 1, small words, and Rule 2, copy-paste English. These are about simplification. But let's get to the biggest obstacle, the absolute terror of making a mistake.
And that brings us to simple rule number 3. Don't be a perfectionist. Focus instead on being understood.
Perfectionism is the biggest killer of action, right?
Yeah.
We have listeners who know the difference between go and went, but they just stop talking because they're terrified of getting it wrong.
I have wonderful news for you. You will make mistakes, and that is a good thing. A mistake is not a failure. It is proof that you were trying. I mean, you can't learn to swim unless you jump in the water and splash around a bit, right?
But that feeling of embarrassment is so strong when you realize you used the wrong word.
I get that fear, I really do. But here's the reality. The person you're talking to rarely notices or even cares about small grammar errors. They are focused on your main idea. If they understand your core message, your job is done.
So if I say, yesterday I go to store, which, is bad grammar, but the cashier still knows I bought milk, that's a win.
That is a massive win for your confidence. You communicated, you broke the fear cycle. Later, you'll automatically correct to, yesterday I went to the store. But for now, you succeeded. The key is to focus your attention on the message, not the perfect grammar.
So perfection stops action, and action is what makes you better. That really shifts the goal.
Absolutely. Say it simple, say it fast, and just treat grammar errors as a secondary issue for now.
Okay, these 3 rules, small words, copy-paste, and no perfectionism, are transformative. Now let's talk about how to actually practice them. How do we train the brain for Rule 1 for small words?
We use a technique I call 3-word English. This is a secret practice you do alone to train your brain to quickly connect the real world to simple English words without that translation step.
Okay, explain how it works.
The goal is to narrate everything you see or do in exactly 3 words. It forces you to be brief. You're constantly looking for the simplest possible description. It's like a little brain exercise. For example, right now, give me 3 words about listening to this.
Okay. Information is helpful.
Excellent. Now 3 words about the weather outside your window.
Sky looks gray.
Perfect. When you're at home, just narrate your actions. Going to the sink, need clean glass, or checking your phone, read new message.
This sounds like a great mental workout because I can't stop to translate. I'm forced to find the shortest, most basic words immediately.
It builds that strong connection between reality and English. And you don't need an audience. This is your secret, no-pressure practice.
That's really smart. It takes the fear away completely. Okay, so here's a question for you, the listener, to answer in the comments right now. We want to know your 3-word English for your favorite thing to do on the weekend.
My 3-word English is read big book. What's yours? Tell us below.
Okay, we've got the 3 core rules. Before we dive into practicing Rule 2, if this is giving you some real value and confidence, please hit that like button right now. Your support really encourages us to make more of these for you.
And we also have a perfect partner video for this deep dive on our channel. It's called Stop Speaking Fear. 1 simple trick to start English small talk today. You can find the link in the description to watch right after this.
And please share this with a friend who's struggling with that speaking barrier. Help them turn their fear into fun, too.
Your likes and shares help us so much. Okay, now let's get back to copy-paste English Rule 2.
We need some actionable chunks. What are, say, the 5 most useful, ready-made phrases for a beginner to survive?
I call these the 5 essential chunks. And these are phrases you have to practice daily until they just come out of your mouth, automatically without thinking.
Let's hear them. Give us the starter pack.
Okay, number 1. When you don't hear something clearly, just use the polite phrase, pardon me. Number 2, a simple expression for surprise. Oh, wow. Number 3, when you want to start an action, let's go.
Simple, concise, you can use them anywhere. What about when I need something?
That's number 4, and it's a structural chunk. I need X. For example, I need coffee, or I need help. The I need part is fixed. You practice automating that structure, so you only have to change the last word.
That fixed structure is great. It's so useful, so fast.
And the last one, number 5, simple agreement. use me too, or the very common and friendly, sounds good. That is a perfect, natural-sounding phrase.
Sounds good, yeah. Mastering those 5 chunks gives you a great starting point to get into and navigate a basic conversation.
Yes. Practice them until they're like emergency words in your pocket, always ready to start communication for you.
Finally, let's talk about practicing Rule 3. Don't be a perfectionist. If we're not supposed to correct mistakes in the moment, how do we actually improve?
We use a very gentle technique called quiet review. This happens only after the conversation is over, when you're alone. You don't self-correct in the moment. That just brings the fear right back.
So later that day, I reflect. What questions do I ask myself?
You ask yourself 2 simple questions. Question 1, did they understand my main idea? If the answer is yes, you celebrate. That's a win. You succeeded.
And question 2, this is where the learning happens, right?
Right. Question 2 is, if there was a small problem, what was the one word I had to stop and think about?
Just one word. I mean, I probably made 5 mistakes.
But focusing on 5 mistakes is too overwhelming. It brings back the fear. It makes you dread the next conversation. We focus on one tiny, manageable improvement, so maybe you struggled because you forgot the word spoon.
Right, I froze when I needed spoon.
Yeah, so that night, you just listen to the word spoon a few times. You say spoon 5 times before you go to sleep. Done. The next day, spoon is a fixed memory. You turn a mistake into one easy lesson, not a mountain of homework.
That is a brilliant psychological trick. It takes the pain out of correction. The goal is just to keep talking, fixing only one small thing at a time.
Exactly. Focus on the message, fix one word, and keep moving forward.
Before we wrap up, we have our second question for you in the comments. Tell us, what is your current fear word or phrase? That one thing you know you need to say, but you're just most afraid to try in English.
We really want to hear what you're working on. Please drop your answer below.
This has been incredibly actionable. Let's just run through the 3 simple rules one last time.
Okay, rule 1, use small words. Keep your sentences short to reduce that overload and speak faster.
Rule 2, copy-paste English. Learn and automate those 5 essential chunks, like pardon me, and sounds good.
And rule 3, don't be a perfectionist. Accept your mistakes as proof you're trying and use quiet review to focus on improving just one word at a time.
Start small, start simple. Action is the most important thing, not waiting for some impossible idea of perfection.
Thank you so much for engaging with us today. We truly believe these 3 rules will give you the confidence you need to start speaking right now.
We know you can break through that fear. If you like this deep dive, please give us a big like and share it with someone who needs it.
And if you are ready to take that confidence even further, right now, check out our next video. Stop waiting. The 5-minute trick to start English speaking, build confidence fast. The link is waiting for you in the description. Go watch it now.
And don't forget to answer our 2 questions in the comments below. Thank you for these practical strategies.
My pleasure. Keep talking, everyone.
See you next time on The Deep Dive.